You're on deadline with a presentation due in 2 hours, but your laptop's fan sounds like a jet engine. The screen keeps dimming mid-scroll, and the battery's already at 30%, despite being plugged in. You need a machine that can keep up with your workload, not fight against it. Enter the Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen 7, the 2026 refresh that's not just another business laptop. It's a productivity powerhouse designed to outthink, outperform, and outlast the competition. The problem isn't just about raw specs anymore. In 2026, professionals need AI that works them, not against them. They need a machine that's light enough to toss in a bag, but tough enough to survive a cross-country flight. And they need security and connectivity that keeps pace with a hybrid work world. Yet most business laptops still treat AI as an afterthought, cram in outdated processors, and leave you tethered to a desk with a single USB-C port. The ThinkPad E14 Gen 7 changes that equation. Unboxing the E14 Gen 7 is like meeting a colleague who's both brilliant and quietly efficient. The chassis is machined from a single block of carbon fiber reinforced plastic, giving it a matte black finish that screams professionalism without screaming "look at me." At just 3.1 pounds and 0.7 inches thin, it slides effortlessly into a briefcase or backpack. The lid opens with a satisfying click, revealing a 14-inch FHD plus IPS display with 1920 by 1200 resolution and 300 nits of brightness. Colors are punchy, contrast is sharp, and the 60 Hz refresh rate is smooth enough for spreadsheets and video calls. Though don't expect cinematic motion for gaming. The keyboard is pure ThinkPad magic, a full-sized island layout with 1.5mm key travel, concave keycaps, and a subtle red LED backlight that's bright enough for dim offices but not blinding in a meeting. The touchpad is precision-engineered glass with integrated haptic feedback, so scrolling feels tactile and responsive. Even the fingerprint reader is fast and reliable, integrating seamlessly with Windows Hello for instant logins. And yes, there's a 5-megapixel RGB webcam with privacy shutter, because in 2026, no one should have to worry about accidental camera activation during a client call. Now, let's talk performance. At the heart of the E14 Gen 7 is the AMD Ryzen 7 250 processor, a 7nm chip with 8 cores, 16 threads, and a base clock of 3.3 GHz that can turbo up to 5.1 GHz. That's not just a spec on paper, it's real-world grunt. In our testing, the E14 breezed through 20 Chrome tabs, a 4K video export in Premiere Rush, and a 50,000-row Excel file simultaneously without a single stutter. The 32 GB of DDR5 RAM ensures that even memory-hungry apps like AutoCAD or Tableau run smoothly, and the 1 TB NVMe SSD delivers near-instant boot times and file transfers. Lenovo's AI-driven dynamic performance mode learns your usage patterns and shifts between efficiency and power modes automatically, so you get battery life when you need it and speed when you don't. Connectivity is where this machine truly shines. You get 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports with power delivery, 2 USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports, an HDMI 2.1 out, a headphone jack, and an SD card reader. That's future-proofing for years to come. Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5. 2 keep you connected at blazing speeds, and the optional 5G module means you can work from anywhere, even if your hotel Wi-Fi is slower than molasses. Security is built in with TPM2.0, a Kensington lock slot, and optional IR camera for facial recognition. And yes, it runs Windows 11 Pro out of the box, with Copilot AI integration baked right into the taskbar for instant access to AI-powered assistance. We put the E14 Gen 7 through real-world paces. A full workday of Zoom calls with screen sharing, a week of drafting legal documents in Word, and even a weekend of light photo editing in Lightroom. The battery lasted a solid 10 hours of mixed use, web browsing, email, and document editing, before dipping below 20%. That's not just good for a business laptop, it's exceptional. The fan noise stayed under control, even during sustained workloads, and the chassis never got uncomfortably warm. The only trade-off? The display tops out at 300 nits, so bright outdoor conditions might require squinting. And while the keyboard is stellar, the lack of a dedicated number pad might frustrate accountants or data analysts used to one. How does it stack up against the competition? Compared to the Dell Latitude 5440, the E14 Gen 7 offers better AI integration and a more refined keyboard. The HP EliteBook 840G10 is slightly lighter but lacks Thunderbolt 4 and has a weaker webcam. The MacBook Air M2 is more portable and has a stunning display, but it's locked into Mac OS, lacks Thunderbolt 4 on the base model, and costs significantly more. For professionals who need Windows, AI smarts, and enterprise-grade reliability, the E14 Gen 7 is in a league of its own. So, is a Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen 7 the right laptop for you? If you're a business professional, remote worker, or student who values performance, portability, and AI-enhanced productivity without breaking the bank, then yes, absolutely. It's not the flashiest machine on the market, but it doesn't need to be. It's the kind of laptop that disappears into the background, letting you focus on what matters, your work. With a starting price around $1,299 for this configuration, it delivers premium features at a mid-range price point. Ready to upgrade your workflow? The Lenovo ThinkPad E14 Gen 7 is available now at major retailers and Lenovo's official store. Click the link in the description, customize your model, and take the first step toward a smarter, faster, and more reliable workday. Your future self, stressed but on time, will thank you.